guys, it's Aria. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So for today's video, I thought that it would be kind of a cool idea to show you guys how I style thrifted clothing slash like some thrifted clothing hacks, I guess. I would say I've gotten to a pretty good place where my wardrobe is like probably like 70% thrifted, which I'm so happy about. But sometimes when you thrift clothing, you don't really know how to style it, or maybe it doesn't fit you correctly. I have a lot of tricks that I'm going to be showing you guys on how to make your thrifted clothes fit you a little bit better, and also just how to style them. I'm going to be showing you guys how to style some of the most commonly thrifted items. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so the first item that we are going to be talking about are dresses, specifically slip dresses. I feel like I always see a lot of those at the thrift store. This is one that I thrifted about a year ago. I love it. It's super cute, but as you can see, it doesn't really like fit me exactly. There's like, especially around like my arms, there's like some extra fabric right here. This is kind of a never-ending issue that I have because I just have really small boobs, so like I just don't have the boobs to fill out a lot of dresses. So before I show you how I would style one of these dresses, I'm going to show you some tricks that I have on how you can make it fit a little bit better. I just put on a t-shirt so that I don't flash you guys, but basically what you're going to do is you're just going to take dress and you're going to flip it around to the back. And then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of just like scrunch up the material in the middle, like right here, and you're just going to secure it with a hair tie. Just scrunch it up about however much you think you're going to need to. And then you have this little weird thing and you're just going to flip that down, and then you're going to flip the dress back around. And there you go. As you can see, the dress fits me a lot better now. It's like way more form-fitting, which I like. And this is what the back ends up looking like. So this is one way that you can make your dress fit a little bit better, but this is actually not my preferred method. So I actually prefer to use these things called shawl clips. Let me be a beauty guru here so that way you can see what I'm talking about. These are called shawl clips. You can get a big pack of them on Amazon. They sell like silver and gold ones. This is a lot easier than some other methods. Basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna clip it from the back, and from the front, as you can see, looks really nice. Obviously you can do a better job centering it. You're like actually going somewhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just filming this video, so I don't really care. So now that we actually have the dress fitting nicely, I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite ways to style slip dresses like this. So my go-to is probably some white sneakers and an oversized denim jacket. Also, yes, every single time I have to show my full body in this video, I will be standing on this chair because there's quite literally no other way for me to film this where you could see my whole body. You can also, of course, go for an edgy look with some Doc Martens and a leather jacket. If you're really trying to dress it down, you can of course just layer a white t-shirt underneath, especially if you have one of those slip dresses that has like a really lacy detail right here. I think this is a super cute way to style it. I feel like a lot of people know to do this though. So something else I like to do actually is to tie it over the dress. This kind of creates like a fake like midi or mini skirt look, which I think actually is super cute. And if you choose to style it like this, you might not even have to worry about like making the dress fit you better. I especially like to do this with really long slip dresses too. I think it's super cute. And the last way that I like to style slip dresses is to tuck them into a pair of jeans. You have to really get in there. And there we have it. I think this looks pretty cute. It is very annoying every single time you have to go to the bathroom though. I'd also recommend, if you want to do this, make sure you're using like a pretty roomy pair of jeans. These jeans honestly are not roomy enough. Yeah, definitely don't try and do this with like a skinny jean. I would go for like a mom jean or like a straight leg jean. Be prepared for every single time you go to the bathroom, it's gonna take you like 15 minutes to put your outfit back together. Probably one of the easiest things to find at a thrift store are oversized t-shirts, especially from the men's section. I feel like I always see so many of these, and I have so many t-shirts that I have thrifted that I really love. So obviously one way to style a t-shirt like this is to just tuck it into your jeans. Personally though, this is not my preferred way to style it. I just get really annoyed if I have to keep like tucking in and retucking my t-shirt, and by the end of the day I usually just get really lazy with it. So what I actually prefer to do is to completely have the t-shirt out, and then I like to literally just use a hair tie. I just kind of like flip the t-shirt skirt up, and then I pull it in the back like this, and then I just make a little tail, and then literally all I do is I just like flip it upwards, and there you go. I feel like this looks almost exactly the same as, oh, I just realized my necklaces are under my shirt. I feel like this looks almost exactly the same as just tucking in a t-shirt, but it's a lot less annoying to deal with. So another thing that you can do is just tuck your t-shirt into your bra. I'm gonna do my best to show you guys this without flashing you. You can also do this with a sports bra. It's actually a little bit easier with a sports bra. I'm just quite literally too lazy to go into my closet and get my sports bra out. Basically, you literally just like flip it up into like the underwire and you just kind of like smooth it out. Okay, so like at first when you do this, it looks a little bit bizarre, so you have to kind of like adjust it, pull it out, and there you go. I also think that this looks pretty good. It kind of gives like a little cropped look without having to worry about like a hair tie or something. It does feel kind of weird at first to have like so much fabric shoved up into your bra, but honestly, once you get used to it, it's really not too bad. Now, obviously, a t-shirt and jeans is a classic for a reason. This is a great way to style oversized t-shirts, but I wanted to show you guys maybe like a few unexpected ways that you could style some t-shirts. So one thing that I've been into super recently is wearing t-shirts with either really patterned or like different textured or like flowy pants. Just something other than a pair of jeans I think is really cute. For a more tailored look, you can even go for some trousers like these. I think this looks really cool and it's really like unexpected. Another unexpected way to style it, I feel like, is with a long maxi skirt and some boots. I think this is really cute and it kind of gives like casual witchy vibes, which is honestly what I'm going for. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is denim. Now, I actually do not have great luck thrifting denim. This is the only denim that I've thrifted. It's just a pair of Levi's shorts. I don't really have anything interesting to say about it though. However, I do have a lot of tricks on how to make denim or like any kind of pants fit better. So I'm going to show you that. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to pretend like this brown corduroy skirt is actually a denim skirt. So a lot of times when you thrift denim or corduroy, it doesn't really fit you quite right. And it's not like it's something super easy to just like fix with a hair tie or just like safety pin because it's a thicker material. So for example, this skirt that I have, it like should hit my waist like here, but there's a lot of extra fabric and I don't really like the way that it looks if I like pull it down like this. It just makes it kind of an awkward length. So something that you can do, this is super easy, is just unbutton it. You just take the next closest belt loop and you're just gonna put it around button like so, and it just kind of like folds underneath here, and then you're just gonna button your pants. And there you go. It fits a lot better and it looks a little bit awkward, but nothing too crazy. If you don't love the way that that looks though, another thing that you can do is you can literally get a pack of buttons on Amazon, which is exactly what I did. They sell them in like a bunch of different tones. I just got a bunch of silver ones because on most of my jeans the button is silver. So basically it just comes like this and it comes in two pieces. You have to kind of twist it to get the end cap off. And then once you have it in two pieces like so, you have one side to like push in and then the other side. Basically you just need to find on your pants or skirt or whatever where you need the button to be for it to fit. So for me, I'm actually going to go a little bit past this belt loop right here and just stab it in like this. And then you have this like stabby side right here poking through, and then you just twist on the other side and like really push it in. And then there you go, you just button your skirt with the new button. And there you go. It looks pretty much the same as the other trick. Depending on how far you have to push it over, there might be a little bit of like extra fabric here. Doesn't really bother me though. I found that these are super secure. I have even like washed this skirt with this button still on and it has not come off in the wash. This is also great because you can just put the button where you need it one time and then you can just leave it there. It's not like you have to keep on like taking it off and reattaching it. So I really like the way this looks. So my absolute favorite item to thrift is probably jackets. I just have such good luck with jackets at the thrift store. Most of the time when you thrift jackets though, they are not in your size. They're probably from the men's section. And especially if they are from the men's section, sometimes they can fit a little bit weird, especially in the shoulders, or you might just not be sure exactly how to style them. So I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I've learned because for a while I knew that I wasn't styling them correctly, but I just couldn't really figure out what was going wrong. So probably one of the most popular popular jackets right now are leather blazers, so I'm not really sure if they're still easy to find at the thrift store, but I got this one last year and I really like it, but it does fit me a little bit weird. It's a little bit boxy in the shoulders. Since this blazer is so boxy, this is how I would recommend that you not style it. This dress is very like bodycon, so it's already like a very straight down, and then since this blazer is very boxy in the shoulders and it's also very straight down, it just kind of makes me look rectangular. So I have to give credit to Ashley, aka Best Dressed, for talking about this in a video, because when she talks about this, I was like, oh my god, I have been doing this whole time. You basically just don't want to have something super bodycon or form-fitting under a blazer like this, because it just kind of makes you lose your waist and lose your shape in general. So you want to have something that flares out a lot more. I think a dress like this looks a lot better because it has much more of a defined waist and it kind of flares outwards like this. I don't lose my shape quite so much because you can see my waistline right here, so it doesn't make me look quite so rectangular. Now, to achieve that flare silhouette, you don't necessarily have to wear a skirt or a dress. You can also go for some wide leg pants or some flowy pants like these and a super like form-fitting top. The most important part is just keeping your waistline super defined. This next tip is kind of just personal preference. I mean, this entire video is personal preference. Obviously, you can wear your clothes however you would like, but when it comes to wearing jackets with dresses specifically, I'm very aware of where my dress ends and where my jacket cuts off. So for example, with this jacket, as you can see, it cuts off sort of close, but not quite to the edge of where my dress ends. And I feel like it just makes me look a little bit awkward. It kind of just like cuts off the dress in like a weird way. So I've personally found that I prefer for my jackets to either end exactly where my dress ends or to actually be a little bit longer. Or I like to do kind of the opposite, where I wear something a lot more cropped overneath. Or I like to do kind of the opposite and I wear something a lot more cropped. That way you see a lot of the dress at the end. Basically, I just don't like to leave like an awkward amount of dress at the bottom. Obviously, I don't follow this rule like all the time because not all of my jackets are the perfect length. Like I said, none of the tips in this video are like, you have to do this. They're more just like guidelines that I found really helped me. But probably the most overlooked item in thrift stores are scarves and bandanas. These are so easy to find and they are so versatile. There's so many different ways that you can style them. First, we'll just start with a bandana like this one. The first thing that you can do is you can wear it in your hair. Now, it really depends on the day for me whether or not this looks good, so let's just see how this goes. So basically, to do this, I like to start by just taking some front pieces out of my hair. Now, it has been a very long time, almost a year since I cut my hair, so my face framing pieces are a little bit long, but yours might be maybe a bit better. And then just temporarily, I put my hair in a low ponytail. This will just make it easier. Don't mind the fact that I look so bad right now. And then I just like to take the scarf and fold it in half and grab like the two pieces like this. Then I basically just like flip my head down and you just tie it like under the ponytail, if that makes sense. And then you just come back up and go like this. And then you just take out the ponytail. And then I think I need a few more pieces out just to make me look less crazy. There you go. I don't think this looks too bad on me today. I like how it looks. Sorry if that tutorial was horrible. I actually have a whole other video that I filmed a few months ago where I like talk about how I style my hair, and I give a tutorial on how to do this in that video. And there's also probably much better explanations on YouTube of how to do this, but I really like the way that this looks. So another thing that you can do is you can wear your bandanas as a top. So basically you just fold it in half like I did before, and then you just tie it in the back. For this to work, you either need a pretty big hair scarf or you need to be seriously lacking in the boob department like I am. I don't know why my boobs are coming up so much in this video, but they are. Sometimes I really question the things that I say on the internet. This is definitely more of a summertime look. It's way too cold to be wearing this right now, but this is just another option. Now, if you can't really find good bandanas at the thrift store, something that you probably can find is scarves or just really long pieces of fabric. I got this at the Goodwill outlet for like literally 10 cents, and I love the pattern on it. I think it's super cute and it's really long, which gives us a lot more material to work with so we can make a lot more interesting tops. Obviously, same with the bandana, you can just tie it into a tube top. This This does leave a lot of fabric at the bottom though, so what I actually like to do is not tie it in the back. Instead, what I do is I basically just cross it in the back and bring the rest of the fabric around, and you can either tie it into something cute here, or you can just like kind of tuck it into itself and into your bra. So obviously this is an option, but I want to show you guys how I wore this out the other week actually, because it was so cute. Okay, so to show you guys how to do this, I really need to show you how to like adjust it with your bra. So don't mind the fact that I look absolutely crazy. Obviously you wouldn't literally wear a t-shirt under this, but basically what you're gonna want to do is just take your scarf and just put it around your neck like so. Try and get the pieces even, and then you're just gonna take each section and just cross it over itself, and you kind of want to like fan out the scarf like this so that it covers pretty much as much of your bra as possible, and then you're just gonna want to like tuck it into the underwire, and then I just tuck it in a little bit around the sides on the top as well. And then it does leave this kind of weird spot where you can see your bra, so I literally just like kind of push it around like this, and then what I do just to keep it secure is I just take a safety pin and I just pin it together right here. And then what you're gonna want to do is take these two back pieces, and I just take a hair tie. If you have like a clear elastic, that would probably work really well too. And then you're left with these two pieces, which you can then just tuck in. And there you go. I think this is so cute. I love the way that this looks. I know these kind of tops with the neck like this are really popular right now, but they are so expensive. So if you can just find a nice scarf at the thrift store, you can totally do this. It stays pretty secure. It doesn't look too weird from the back. I wore this out last month and it stayed secure the whole time. I didn't have any issues with it, and I got so many compliments on it. I think it's so cute. I actually have a lot of different ways that I like to tie these kind of scarves and the bandanas, so if you guys are interested, I can totally make another video showing all of that. I just didn't want to include all of that in this video because this video is already going to be pretty long. So if that's something you guys are interested in seeing, definitely let me know below, because there are so many other ways that I can style scarves like these and these bandanas. Alright you guys, that is everything I have for you today. I really hope this was helpful and you got some good styling tips, some ways to make your thrifted clothes fit better. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go clean up the disaster that is my room every single time I film any sort of clothing video. So I will see you guys in next week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Oh my god, I'm keeping that in. I'm literally keeping that in. Bro, my light just fucking... Okay, I have to go. Bye.